Greetings, and more greetings, and welcome to the Positive Terror. I'm your hostess, Lesego, and today I'm going to be talking once again about the moon, right? Yes, Mother Moon, Mama Moon, yes. So I love the moon so much. Like, if you don't know by now, listen, I'm telling you, I love the moon, okay? So hopefully by the end of this video you will love it too, or love it a little more. So I decided to use a different deck just to get some different advice on the moon, right? And three cards came out, interestingly, right? So strength card stood out for me, because this is a woman who is surrounded by animals, which I feel highlights or adds onto that motherliness, that nurturingness of the moon, because the moon is always there for you, to remind you that everything shall pass. There's different phases and stages of everything. And I love how, okay, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's a woman with the lion, but in this deck, it's a woman with different kinds of animals, right? So if you could use animals maybe as challenges, you could say that through all kinds of challenges, the moon is there to show you light, guidance, and support, right? And it is understanding. It's always there listening to different languages. Doesn't matter where you are. If you speak, if you speak raccoon, or if you speak wolf, or if you speak bear, all that, or if you barely speak, the moon is there for you, willing to listen. And it's so interesting that, yeah, this woman's mouth, everybody's mouth is closed, it looks like, but there's still communication, right? Telepathic communication, or, a communication that goes beyond language. Okay. So, and it's so interesting that she's wearing white as well, So the moon is out here nurturing in times of darkness and all challenges, right? So I'm going to be moving on to the second card, right? Which is the Five of Wands. So looking at it upright, or usually, sorry, from the Rider-Waite Tarot, this card is people with wands. They are putting them together, but it's not making any structure. It looks like it's somewhat of a fight or somewhat of a collaboration, but it's just not working out, right? So now when we look at this one, you could also see literally nobody is looking in the same direction. She's looking over there, he's looking over there. They are together, but they're not. Okay. So now the moon reminds us of togetherness or of our connectedness. Even when the moon, for example, is new, or it's black, it's dark, it still reminds us that it still exists, even in times of darkness, or even if, like, we don't know where to look, which direction to take, where to go, right? Forward is the way, you see. And it's so interesting, nobody's looking forward, like literally nobody's looking forward. Even the person who's looking backwards, okay, this person is really looking backwards, but this person isn't even looking where they're going, you see. But the moon can bring us clarity, you see, direction, especially if you work with the different phases of the moon, because they do exist and they just remind us of the phases of life. But each of the phases of the moon have, a manifestation, or like a practice which we can use. For example, as I've said in a previous video, the new moon can be used to start something. The full moon can be used to complete something, you see. And likewise, the other half moons, right, or quarter moons, can be for progress in building and progress in letting go, cutting off, binding, you see. It gives us clarity. And I love this one, which is the Justice card. It links also, because justice, when I think about it, it's fairness, right? Just when it comes to people, it's just being fair. So it's fairly giving its attention to all kinds of people, you see. It is not limited like human beings. So it is fair, and it is there to provide guidance for us, right? And when you look closely at this card, I don't know if it's visible, it's like law of three, but I think they wanted to say threefold return. I think that's what it says. But there are laws that the moon works with, and it reminds us of the cosmic laws of the universe. It is a law that whatever we're going through will pass. It is a law that it is there to provide us support. It is a law that sometimes even you see the moon is so majestic. It can offer you support from all sides. As much as it can look like one moon, it could be as much as you as a human being are a vessel and you have different spirits or you are working with different guides, and a topic on its own. You see, the moon as well, it has the ability to be there for you as well, you see, in more ways than one at the same time. Yes, you see. So regardless of where you're looking at, it's there for you. Even if like this guy is perhaps behind the woman, she can't see him, but you can feel him. You can feel the energy of the moon, right? And you can see it as it progresses. Okay, so paying attention to the moon can also help us to learn about the laws of the universe. And the more we learn about the moon and other aspects of the universe, is the more we learn about ourselves as well, because we are all one. We're all made from, one thing. And as much as we human beings all occupy this earth, regardless of where we are, it's all our space and we are sharing it, whether we are together or not. Also, in the whole universe, we are all a family and we all share this space and we are all relating to each other one way or another, even if it's not directly. But yes, so the moon is fair, it's just, you can rest assured that every single 28 days, it would have, or 28 days and a quarter, it would have done its full revolution, right? The law of threefold return. So yes, this was quite an interesting perspective of the moon to get from, these different tarot cards. But I do believe that I am going to continue to learn more about them, because there's also so many symbols actually that refer, or that, yes, that connote, refer to the moon, right? And those shall be for a future video. But until then, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the moon. Enjoy the moonlight tonight, and succeed, man. Succeed. The moon is there to support you, whether you can see it or not, whether you are aware of it or not, and it's there to offer you direction in life, right? Forward is the way, forward is the movement. Thank you. Bye.